A farmers market is coming next month to Orlando City Stadium in Parramore, a neighborhood long considered a food desert because of its lack of healthy food options. The Parramore Farmers Market will be held outside the soccer stadium each Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., starting January 6. The debut is expected to draw more than 30 vendors, selling everything from fresh produce to art and gourmet popcorn, all produced locally. We intend to transform Parramore's food desert into a food oasis, said the market's coordinator, Lynn Nicholson, a resident who helped found the city's first community garden in Parramore in 2008. The Orlando City Council signed off on a contract with the Orlando City Soccer Club on Monday for use of the team's stadium for the market, which each week will host up to 42 vendors along a walkway on the east side of the stadium, near where Pine Street dead ends at the venue's entrance. The team agreed to provide janitorial services and security for the event, as well as access to the stadium's restrooms and electricity for some vendors. Co-founder Kay Rollins linked the club's interest in helping bring fresh produce to Parramore to soccer programs its Orlando City Foundation hold for children from low-income families. We teach nutrition education, and we started to realize that we were teaching it to kids who didn't have access to fresh food, she said. The city and team later partnered on a community garden at the Rock Lake Neighborhood Center on Tampa Avenue northwest of Parramore, which features 19 garden plots as well as a mini soccer field. We want to be the best neighbors we can be in this area, Rollins said. This is our neighborhood now. This is where we spend all of our working days. A 2001 study by the University of Central Florida and nonprofit Hebney Nutrition Consultants Incorporated, found a near-complete lack of available fresh produce in Parramore, where many residents lived miles from the nearest stores with affordable fruits and veggies. There are no major grocery stores in the neighborhood. We've been trying to find different ways in which we can provide more food access and food production within the Parramore community to really address that concern, said Chris Castro, City Sustainability Director. In 2016, the city was awarded a $250,000 grant by the U.S. Department of Agriculture to set up the Parramore Farmers Market, offer nutrition and cooking classes, and set up farmlets in residential front yards. Castro and Nicholson stressed that the market isn't about importing food to Parramore from elsewhere. The city is seeking out neighborhood growers, vendors, and craftspeople when possible, Nicholson said, giving them an opportunity to become entrepreneurs. Brent Buffington, executive director of Growing Orlando, which runs an urban garden on nearby South Street, said the nonprofit's booth next month will feature kale, collard greens, and radishes. When the weather warms, he hopes to add cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers. We'll be taking fresh-grown produce right from 2 blocks from where the market is, he said. Likely the youngest entrepreneurs will be at the booth for Black Bee Honey, a venture created by students in the Parramore Kids Zone mentorship program.